One of the most remarkable things about what unfolded on Wednesday is how the day started. Early in the morning, the president posted that it was a great time to buy and that everyone should stay cool. Just a few hours later, the president announced that he was reversing the vast majority of the reciprocal tariffs he had instituted for 90 days. And so the question pulsing not just Washington and New York, but much of the world was what happened? What caused the president to make this change? Immediately after the president posted on Truth Social, he sent out Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, and Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, to talk to members of the media about this pause. And they said
this was his strategy all along, and that, you might even say that he goaded China into a bad position.
Many of you in the media clearly missed the art of the deal.
But shortly after that, the president undercut that very argument, saying it was in fact market turmoil that contributed to this, saying that people were
getting yippy, they were getting a little bit yippy, a little bit afraid.
Behind the scenes for days, senior members of the Trump administration were growing increasingly concerned about the tariffs' impact on global financial markets and fearful that it could turn into a full-blown economic crisis. Our sources are telling us what happened was that on Wednesday, 3 of Trump's top economic advisors came to him in the Oval Office to discuss a part of the market that was particularly concerning to them and to the president himself, and that's the 10-year Treasury yield. The president's tariff triggered a sharp sell-off in U.S. bond markets and the dollar, particularly concerning to investors because that's often where people put their money in times of economic turmoil. For Trump, that was a particularly acute concern because as a longtime real estate developer, he worried about banks' ability for long-term lending. After that meeting, Trump paused the vast majority of the reciprocal tariffs. One of the takeaways from this episode is how much financial markets and turmoil in the markets impacts political decision-making. The president surprised a lot of investors with his willingness to accept tumbling stocks for days, but in the end, the president did not want to be blamed for a full-blown financial crisis.